Hi guys, it's 24th episode of Suit Yourself, where two guys are talking about very important stuff, about fashion.
Exactly.
One Polish, one French. Yeah? And we are trying to make sense of classic menswear.
Yeah.
In the world where people wear fleece to the opera or theater or
Yeah.
to the dinner.
And flip-flops at home. That's what I'm wearing, actually.
Yeah, but at home, come on, but flip-flops.
No one knows.
Today it's 24th episode, so we are getting close to 25th episode,
Yeah.
and I hope that we are not like Leonardo DiCaprio,
Exactly.
because it's summer right now.
He's not gonna watch us anymore. I know it.
No, it's summer right now. It's actually pretty warm today in
Yeah,
Stockholm.
very
So, and we are sitting here almost in like a half basement.
Yeah, exactly. I was sweating on my way here.
Oh,
It's
geez,
too hot.
that's not happening here often here in Stockholm. But today we are gonna talk about like fashion sins, maybe.
Yeah.
What I would never wear.
Oh, there must be some stuff. I would never wear my Zara suit.
Again, but
From
you
when
actually,
I was 18.
but you did it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think that. Oh, guys, I actually wanted to say something. Guys, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, comment, write to us if you have some if you wanted that we gonna roast you. Do you want us to roast you? To maybe rate your outfit? Just write to us.
Yeah, but we're very nice.
Yeah, we need more attention. So follow us,
Exactly.
leave a
Fucking
comment. We are attention. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
So
they need to pay then.
yeah, guys, just
No,
write
but
to
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Follow us on Instagram. We are very friendly. We are answering all the emails, and I'm gonna answer about the email about the hats. Yeah, I just forgot, but we mentioned about it in the last episode because we actually got a second email. Yeah, but today.
Yeah, all right. So
Do you have something that you wouldn't wear? Never.
Yeah, I mean, there's something that triggers me. It's pointy shoes, and I would say it triggers me even for female. If I see a woman wearing very pointy shoes, I'm like, I don't know why. I got triggered by this. I don't like it. It's doesn't look good, and it's like the.
What's your preferable form of shoes?
A bit more round.
Round.
It is very Italian also for men to have pointy shoes.
You know what? It's worse than pointy shoes. Shoes that are pointy and too big, because when they're too big, they fold in the wrong place and they go up, and you look like a clown.
Exactly. I mean, I'm switching a bit because I've seen your boots, for example. Your cowboy boots.
Yeah, they are round.
Yeah, they're more round. Yeah, but I mean. Yeah, but even when I start thinking about it, I'm starting getting allergies. Pointy shoes is not.
You know what I would say, that I would never wear bad-looking shoes, and there is one shoe in Sweden that we call it konsultdojan, and it's the type of shoes which people that work in finance, consultants, wear, and it's with square front, and it's like a. Those Ford GT with the stripes.
Yeah.
Imagine a shoe with some leather piece that goes through the front. I don't know why. There is even one Instagram profile about it, konsultdojan on Instagram, and there are really bad shoes at tunnelbanan, at subway, at metro here in Stockholm, and. Oh, but my my weekend job is at Loke store.
Yeah.
And I sell shoes. I see people coming to the store. They bought really expensive shoes, but they don't care. They don't take care of them. So after 1 year they look really bad, and it's something that people in Sweden they don't do.
Yeah, taking care of their shoes.
No,
that's basic. But I think people don't really take care of their shoes anymore. It's it used to be the basic stuff that your grandfather was.
Yeah, my dad taught me how to do it.
but it's not done anymore. But yeah, I would say when you work in a store and you see people coming like this with the, I mean, for us, it's not that we are snobbish, because you know a lot of people in this menswear stuff, less and less to be honest, but lots of people are quite snobbish and they are quite arrogant and they are very annoying for this, because they think they are better just because they can match some tissues. But that being said, it's difficult for us not to be triggered when you see a bad looking garment, you know, like a color gap, or you know, you see something that really looks bad and you're like, and I mean, we are always, even we are sitting right now, so our garments are not perfect and so on, so it doesn't matter. You live with your garments and you don't need to be looking super neat all the time. But it's difficult when you look at someone, you know, and think,
the shoes.
Yeah, and you are doing gym, you know, and I think it goes the same with the physique, you know. What brought me also to do gym is because I couldn't do sport, and then you have this dysmorphia, you know. So you think that your body is never good, you know.
Yeah, it is like that. When I was 24, I thought that I looked bad, and I was like, I was the only Polish guy that was 5 times on Men's Health cover.
Yeah. So you see, you know that, and then people tell you, man, you look very good for this or for your age and things like this, but for you it's never good enough, you know. And we have also, I think it's the same type of idea behind garments, you know, like it always can look a bit better, but also it's to detach yourself from this. But when you see someone coming with the pointy shoes or shoes that are not taken care of or this type of thing, it's always a bit triggering. And I'm wondering, I'm thinking, because we male look at other male and we judge them a bit for that, and I'm thinking about women. That's why it would be super interesting also to have some female that work in men's fashion. We have a few names on the list, and it's something that we're working on.
It's just summer right now, and everyone is just out.
But super interesting to have this opinion, because it's difficult not to judge a bit, you know, men for what,
you know, like we judge, but sometimes we are here not to judge that much. We're here to just give some simple advices. And like taking care of your shoes it should be that easy as like putting a cream on your face every morning.
I mean, we shouldn't judge people, but on the other hand, it's good to be judged sometimes. I mean, if we got better at anything that we're doing in our life, it's because we have been judged sometimes, you know. And then sometimes you're like, because I understand that there's this idea, and that's good, that's the way I'm doing things. You don't want to be too harsh with people, but yeah, sometimes it's good to wake up, you know, take care of your shoes. You're gonna look better.
Like I mean when I was a kid, it was my dad that like do something with your shoes, or like clean up your room or something. And now I feel like people just don't care, and like put some effort. Just clean your shoes, just take a cloth or something, put a cream. It's just so easy. But you know, like sometimes I just wonder when I'm passing by a shoe store, like a regular shoe store, not local, or not something like elegant shoes, and who buys those shoes? But then I'm taking the subway and I see those people. And
exactly.
You know, like we should just talk with those companies. Why you're creating so ugly shoes? Because in the same price you can just produce like much better shoes.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I'm seeing a lot of people like this. Not they just don't care, I think. But it's not that it's super important what we are talking about, but I would say if we extend the subject more than just having the right shoes or the right brand, it's about having just a minimum of taste in your life, you know. Why would you have, in whatever you are doing, why don't you just take a minute just to think about it, you know? Just reflect on it just for a minute, and you can do that with everything in life, and then it's going to be a bit better. What are you eating? What are you, you know?
And people are just focusing on something different. But what's the second thing that I would never wear? I would never wear, I think... I would say, like a few years ago, I would say that I would never wear a T-shirt or like a white tank top with a jacket.
Okay.
But actually, I would wear right now.
No?
Yeah. It's of course casual. It needs to look good. But I would never wear a short-sleeved shirt with a tie.
Oh yeah.
That's something
That's
that you
very bad.
see very often on Polish weddings. Less right now, but it's typical because guys, they think that it's just too warm in a regular shirt.
Yeah, but
But like, come
it
on.
looks too bad. It's not. But I mean, to a certain extent, it's true that you might be a bit warmer with something long than something short. And on the other hand, I'm saying this, but we proved before that it's not always true. Because
It's just
if
the
you
fabric.
have a short, it's going to be short, of course, your legs are breathing, but it's such a stiff cotton and something, you are just sweating your ass off. So, I mean, if you have a good trouser like this one, it's super breathable and all, covering your skin from the sun is actually quite good and gives you some coolness. So it's debatable that having something shorter will make you more cool. But that being said, I mean, especially on a wedding, just try to wear proper clothes and short.
It's
stuff is
just
not nice.
so easy. But
I think
do you wear a lot short-sleeved shirts? I mean,
never. I mean, yes, but in a casual context, like color camp and things like this. I think it can look cool if you're in a bit relaxed context. If you have
with a jacket.
Not with a jacket.
No.
For me, it's more meant to be worn on its own. If you have high-rise trousers that looks a bit elegant, darker tones, and you have a shirt like this, a bit like the one that you are wearing.
Yeah, but
let's
it's
say short,
regular
exactly.
sleeve. Yeah.
But let's say short sleeves, yeah, then it would work. But it depends on the context. If you're in holidays, if you're at the beach or things.
But
like
not
this.
like a formal quote end of quote shirt, but then you look like I don't know, like a clerk at Blockbuster,
Yeah, exactly.
or like maybe a bus driver. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah,
The
but
bus driver.
Yeah, exactly. You look like you are working, so it doesn't look very nice. But something that I mean, bow ties. Of course, in the context of a tuxedo, great, fantastic. I love that. I've been wearing it before, but outside the context of tuxedo,
You need to be older to wear bow ties.
Yeah, isn't it you who told me the story about the guy that was selling bow ties and he refused because the guy was too young?
Yeah, just come here when you will be like after maybe 40, but now like 50s is new 40s, so I would say.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of bow ties.
You always look like weird. Like in Poland, we have this like idiot politician. He's very misogynist and nationalist, and he wears bow ties. And like,
yeah,
it's always something wrong with those people.
Yeah, I mean,
You just want to stick out wearing bow tie. You can look good, but you need to. I don't know.
It doesn't
it's hard.
look manly. I will say it also. It doesn't look manly.
But tuxedo, it looks manly.
But it looks super manly in
yeah.
a tuxedo. Yeah, but completely the other way around when it's not in the tuxedo context.
Yeah, I don't know why even.
I don't know. It looks, it looks weird. It looks, it looks like if you don't want to look like a guy that has never been with a woman.
Or like this, guy that plays harmony with a parrot on his shoulder.
Yeah, well, then that's a special thing. All right.
I would never wear slogan T-shirts, like trust me, I'm a DJ.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I mean, I've never really. I mean, when I was a kid, but then there was a bit this hype of concert T-shirt.
But it's
coming
different.
back, but it's different, and I was considering it, but then I was like, I don't know, I don't feel, but definitely slogan T-shirt.
Yeah, like this like sex instructor first lesson for free.
But those things are the worst. There's Instagram account that is like accumulating pictures of all those things, and like are lost in your life.
Or like those people that wear those T-shirts and they don't speak English and they have like something
ridiculous stuff. Yeah, exactly. No slogan T-shirt never. But I was also thinking about branded T-shirt because with the big brand on it. It feels because that's more common, and I would
like
say
Gucci, Balenciaga.
But whatever, any brand, it looks bad. I mean, unless it's the Nike logo because you are at the gym, and then okay, fair enough.
But small logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Even what do you think about Ralph Lauren?
No.
It's a
The
classic.
little, yeah, but I mean, I liked that when I was 18 because, yeah, it looked, I don't know, I'm a bit, and that's also why I'm not wearing polos anymore because oftentimes you have a logo. I was wearing Fred Perry, black one with the buttoned up all the way up, and
That's all. That's also a very special thing to button
yeah,
up
I
the
look
polo shirt.
like some kind of Nazis. So then I had to be careful because I was living in southwest of France, and not southwest, but in Montpellier. And there's a lot of political groups, and they were wondering the extreme left if I was like extreme right guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, all right, then I need to check on
You
this.
cannot have buzz cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
exactly.
maybe you want to have buzz cut if you
Yeah.
like the look.
No, but and this plus my Barakta jacket, it was too much. But yeah, no. That being said, I don't know. I'm a bit hostile to any logos outside of a gym. I don't
Like if you were like a big logo Balenciaga, then you're like advertising the company,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you should get paid for that.
Exactly, not the other way around. No, I really dislike this. Doesn't look good, and no one should waste the money in this type of things, I would say. Yeah.
How about this is also something that changed. Baseball caps with tailoring, with suit. This is something that is pretty popular.
Yeah, I would actually. That's something that I did a little bit, but I have really to shape them myself because I have a small head. So it's the only way for it to work. They work, but I said that on last episode. Work better reversed, but I kind of like it actually. But the least logo possible also.
But how about suit yourself baseball caps? Actually, somebody wrote to me a message. I didn't reply yet. Where he can buy the baseball cap.
Very nice.
Yeah, so guys, if you want to have like baseball caps, come on, we can provide.
Definitely.
We need to have maybe a store for that. I can sell it maybe on Scolare.
Yeah.
Because I have some baseball caps at Scolare and I will have new models. I actually designed a new model.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be very Ivy. Scolare, like some really nice Ivy style.
Very cool.
Coming soon.
But yeah, no, I like when it's very discreet. So I was buying a New Era, very simple one, navy blue or things like this, but with no apparent logo or anything. I just wanted to be super discreet as much as possible. I don't feel very comfortable with logos and all. I mean, at Blue Jello we have some nice caps, and if you wear them in a context, you're part of a team. I would say if the logo that you're wearing makes sense for you,
it's a good merch.
It makes sense.
It's a good merch.
Yeah.
We will have suit yourself baseball caps at PT. I actually ordered a new model, and I started, but like. I don't know. I don't like how I look in baseball caps because my face is not so visible, and I actually like my face to be visible. Like I don't know. I wear it at the gym sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a part of a outfit, but I prefer.
It looks cool, man. You hide your eyes. You know, you only have it's Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I have small head.
Yeah.
And I even need to tuck in my ears in the baseball caps because otherwise it just sticks out.
But you also have very small ears. I have this. It's a problem for me. I cannot have headphones, wireless headphones. They fall.
No, I don't.
Always with my.
I don't have the issue actually.
But yeah, no.
But this is something that changed. A lot of menswear dudes are wearing baseball caps with a suit,
popular,
even very formal suits. But how about, for example, hoodie with a jacket? Because this is something different.
Yeah, never really
I don't know.
seen that.
A lot of
t-shirt with the jacket works depending on what.
But
you're
not
doing.
a formal suit, because some people are wearing with a formal suit, and then just it looks pretty cheap.
Yeah, exactly. It looks bad, but yeah, sweater. I don't know. I think sweater maybe with the
hoodie. I mean, with the.
Yeah, the hoodie. Yeah, exactly. I mean, with the long coat, kind of look cool.
This is a street style look, but with a suit.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I think it's too. No, it looks. I mean, I've seen some. I've seen some guys pulling it out very nicely with long coats and so on. But as soon as it's a jacket, it's.
But then it's pretty casual.
Yeah, it's pretty casual. But yeah, in a cool way. If you have a very cool style, but also it needs to make sense with the way you wear garments. I would say don't pretend that you know like it shows otherwise. But yeah.
There's also something that changed. How about a suit with sneakers? Because I would wear it few years ago, but not now.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear it few years ago, and I still wouldn't.
Because you had Vans, but it was on like because you were waiting for some shoes.
Them. Yeah, that's true. I don't consider them as. Yeah, but that's the thing. For me, I'm wearing them because I've been wearing them a long time and because they make sense and because I was skating, so I was wearing them. So I'm not even considering like, for me, they're just part of me. You know, it's like I'm not wearing my watch because it looks good with the garments. No, it's just I've always been wearing this one, you know. So I'm not really thinking about it anymore. And I would say that's a good lesson. If you want to wear something that is a bit special and that is a bit outside the box, it needs to make sense with you. If it's something that you have always been wearing, if it's something that looks good on you or looks cool on you, you know, then you can mismatch and you can do strange combination, I would say.
I just wear Vans sometimes, but not with formal suits.
No,
more
I mean,
like
completely formal, no. But I mean, if you were like quite wide, like I'm wearing navy blue trousers with a jacket that is also navy blue but completely unconstructed. This is a combo that I like to
maybe
do.
a t-shirt or something.
Exactly.
That's a different look. Actually, we can give a shout out to Aladdin Faili from Gothenburg. Cool. He wore some nice shoes with Vans, and it's also the Casa Atlantic typical look. The chinos with Vans.
That looks very cool.
And I just just Vans for me. No other.
Yeah, exactly. Just Vans. Otherwise, I like sometimes the Converse.
Chuck Taylors.
Sorry?
Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, exactly. But not the high ones, the low ones.
Oh.
And I would say if you like bring the Americana vibe, then it looks cool with a pair of
jeans, the white T-shirt and Converse.
Talking about denims, there is something that I wouldn't wear, and it's denims with holes in them.
Too much.
Ripped denims.
Too many holes.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a hole that I made myself because I'm over wearing it, fine. But I don't get. I remember when I was a teen. I was not a teen anymore, but I was 19, and I went in America, and there was this Hollister hype. And it was super hype in Europe because you could only buy them in America. So it proved that you went in America. And I didn't know. I found out when I came back to France about that. And everywhere there were those ripped jeans. It was super trendy. Yeah.
You know what I noticed, because right now a lot of people they cut their jeans, make them shorter, and they just leave it without any seam, and it you know you can see it's not so neat.
It's.
I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it can look cool, but because it gives this 70s vibe and all. I've seen some guys like this. It's cool. It's cool if it's part of your.
I mean, it's like I just wanted to have those trousers shorter, but I don't care that it's not so neat. I care, so I don't do that.
But I mean, what I like in a garment is it's when it's been damaged by you wearing it or by time, you know.
Yeah, like for example, you have a pair of jeans that you wear when you're renovating your apartment or something, and it's just your beater. It's just a pair of trousers that you just wear when you just wanna, I don't know, do something on your motorcycle or.
I have some jackets. I've been painting on them. There's painting on it, and I just keep them because I love that there's some painting on it. I have All right, talking about brands and things like this. For me, what gives back value to a garment that I wouldn't wear usually is because it's been worn for a long time. I got the hoodie of my father. It's an Adidas hoodie that is from the 90s.
Yeah.
And he was wearing it when he was painting and going to the gym. I still wear it every time I'm going to the gym.
It's something different.
It's ripped, it's destroyed.
And it's not fake because I mean those ripped trousers is just fake.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it looks fake.
Yeah, but I love that. I love having something that I ripped myself. Then I would wear it forever. I have this syndrome that I don't want to waste or I don't want to trash something that I have been destroying myself.
Out.
You should see my gym gloves.
Yeah.
They
I don't know
not
if
gym
I
gloves anymore. There's like holes.
See it.
You can see the light. You can see my soul through them. But I want to keep them just for that. So yeah, rip your garments yourself. Don't buy them ripped, I would say.
Yeah, and even like the King Charles, he's wearing old suits just with pads.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. It's like.
And if I have some old shirts that I still love. They are like I cannot wash them here, but I just wear them. It's maybe it's not. They are white, so you can see that it's a bit dirty. But sometimes I just don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice because they have a story, and this time it's your story. We're always talking about buying clothes that have a story, and oftentimes it's not your story. It's the story of the brand. It's the story of the piece. But let's talk about the fact that wearing garments that have your own story are just the best of them all.
Yeah. And I have an idea that we can have a game right now.
All right, tell me.
Fix it or burn it.
That's very good.
Like I'm gonna give us some questionable clothing items.
Okay.
And we need to decide if we're gonna fix it or just throw it away and burn it and burn it in hell. Yeah. So the first one, shorts with the blazer.
Burn it, I think. I've seen that, but I would never do that.
Me neither, but it can look cool, so I would fix it.
I've seen some Japanese guy wearing that, but they go. I mean, when I was in Japan, I was also wearing kimonos that are short, going out, because that's the way the old people are doing. It's like their pajamas, but it looks freaking cool.
Okay, I see people in pajamas here, like out and about, even at Southern.
Exactly. Well,
but I wouldn't wear it because I don't wear shorts, guys. But I would fix it. It can look good. It can look cool, but you need to have nice legs to wear shorts.
Would you wear
shorts?
Shorts with the suit?
I wouldn't wear even shorts.
Yeah.
So, but I would fix it. Maybe next season, I'm gonna wear it. I don't know. Black shirt with a black tie, like Cannes Festival.
Yeah, but it's kind in the 90s.
But it's coming back, and I know it never went anywhere. But people are wearing it, like all black look, black tie.
I mean,
black tie, not a bow tie, a shirt and a black tuxedo, all black. I mean, I wouldn't.
I feel it's just boring for me. It's not like it's not that I'm disgusted or I feel like super weird. I've seen that before, but I just find that boring.
It looks like a, I don't know, disco bouncer, exactly. Club bouncer or something that wanna look cool.
Yeah, it looks a bit wannabe.
Just the white actually gives you like proper contrast.
Yeah, no, it's just a bit boring.
And something that we already talked about, I think, because we talked about sneakers, but running shoes with tailored trousers. Like that, I don't know, maybe
running
that
shoes. No, because they are bulky and
it can look cool in streetwear.
Yeah, of course in streetwear, super cool.
But I would burn it. Just let's burn it because it's too much color. No, just wear if you want to wear something with tailored. Like just very simple sneakers, guys.
We are really like fashion.
There is also
fascist, like burn them.
There's also one thing, like those running like sport sunglasses with suits. It's also a trend. Burn it. No, no, I'm not gonna ask you.
Guys,
even, like,
burn this.
No,
if you see someone like this, don't burn him, but take his glasses and burn them.
No, I mean, why?
I don't.
It's just so weird. Just wear them as they're supposed to be worn.
Yeah, very weird. Okay.
I have something here. It's Crocs with socks, but I think I can
those
just
guys?
say Crocs. Crocs.
I never wore Crocs in my life.
No.
I know some people say it's comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable. Why? Yeah, the Birkenstocks are also comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point, because here in Sweden it's very popular, Birkenstock. And I would say that if I wanted to have like my shameful shoes, home shoes that are super comfortable, I would go for Birkenstock.
But you know what? Crocs are like rubber synthetic.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so sometimes when you work in the garden or something,
Yeah, I mean, again, context. Context is super important. So, of course, if you are in a context or your feet are getting wet all the time, yes, then it makes sense. For example, I don't know, if it was warm and I had to wash my motorcycle outside with water, yeah, then maybe I would wear Crocs, because
but
it's not
there
about
are like
looking cool.
nicer shoes, I think.
Yeah. But I don't know, water...
With Crocs is, I mean, the advantage is like they're like closed. So
Yeah.
if something like you
Exactly.
drop something,
Exactly,
and
so it's a bit protective. So yeah, in the
so
context...
they have a function.
Exactly. Yeah, in a functional way, then yes. But then we are not talking about looking good. We are looking about just making sense.
So if they have a function, yes, but otherwise burn it.
Yeah.
But also like clogs, for example, clogs. Like, you know, tree shoes. We call it like träskor, clogs. You know, those like Netherlands, like...
Oh, yeah, okay.
What about that?
Never been wearing those, to be honest.
They are, I don't know if they are comfortable. Like, I mean, in Poland, a lot of maybe 90s, 80s, a lot of swim teachers wore them.
Okay.
Or like maybe doctors, nurses.
Okay.
And I don't think they are comfortable.
I don't know.
No,
we
not-
call that sabo in French, but actually it's not far from Birkenstock. But Birkenstock seems also more solid, and to be worn in. They seem like quite proper shoes. Those
Yeah,
ones?
Birkenstocks are actually pretty popular in hospitals, and even health
Makes more sense.
staff. They have even discount on
Okay.
Birkenstock.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't know. No, but yeah, it makes sense in certain context. I would say again. Yeah. All right. Next things to burn.
All white outfits.
I had a flash of myself when I was 16, with my friends who were at the skate park.
Yeah.
And I was wearing all white, like white. It was like Bermudas, white Bermudas with white shirt, and I had green glasses that I picked up. I don't know even where. And I now that I think about it, I looked ridiculous.
Yeah, burn it.
Yeah.
Like once I wore
I
this.
burned myself.
I wore like winter cream jacket, white denim trousers, some white turtleneck. And shoes were not white, but I felt like those old guys that think that when they wear white, they will be seen as younger.
Yeah, unless you are going to
I felt
white
uncomfortable.
party,
Yeah, then it's fine.
Then it's fine, but no, other than this, no, it just doesn't look
Just burn it. Just
And
some contrast should be there.
exactly. I would say that on the other end, white trousers are just the best. White trousers goes with absolutely everything.
We matched today, but
Yeah,
we never talked about it.
Yeah, and oftentimes for some reason we match without even talking about it.
Yeah.
But I would say strength of a white shirt, strength of a white trousers, it's unbeatable. But if you go full white, you just look ridiculous. So
We
burn
even
this.
have a joke in Poland about this all white. There's a guy. It's a story. There's a guy.
For once, it's not me who's gonna talk.
There's one guy going to the circus with an idea for a show, and he says something with like elephants or like horses, like stuff, and they are doing something. It's just, long story short, all those animals are just pooping, and there's everywhere. Everyone is just disgusted. I think the people even vomit or something. It's just awful.
It's a Polish story.
and then We say this sentence very often, and then there's I coming in all white. You know, like everything is just so shitty, and you're like, and we actually sometimes just say that I teraz wchodzę ja cały na biało. It means like, and then it's me coming in all in white.
All in white.
Yes, yeah.
That's a nice one.
It's a long story, but you know, it's the story that you never thought about the ending, that it will finish this way.
No, exactly. No, but I would say if you wear all white, white shirt, white t-shirt with the white trousers, but you wear black belt and black shoes, you know, it's just a tiny bit of contrast.
Or like a jacket, some like denim jacket or something maybe.
Yeah, even better.
But yeah, I would say that wear something that gives the contrast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So burn the full white.
Okay. How about I think you did that. A shirt under a sweater. It's typical here. It's
a shirt under a sweater.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Yeah, knitwear and just regular shirt under a sweater.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I wouldn't do that.
It's a bit boring to be honest, but
it is.
It's possible that.
But it's seen as something nicer here in Sweden.
Yeah, I for me it's like I could do that because I'm not thinking about it. But if I were putting a minimum effort, I wouldn't do that. It's boring.
It is.
I would
like
rather
for
wear
me, it's
only
burn it because it's so uncomfortable for me. Because everything is just like, why I cannot sit. It's just I'm faking. I'm not feeling comfortable in this in this garment.
No, I would say either or, but not both.
How about finance bro vest?
How does that look?
I mean Patagonia vest.
Oh no!
You know this? Burn it! I work in finance. Like people are wearing it, but guys, like wear a jacket, wear like a safari jacket or something. Like I don't see the purpose. It's not even. It doesn't look good.
No.
I mean when you're freezing at the office or something, but don't wear it. You know, we were at this Bunkers finance bro party, and people were out and about in a club in those finance bro vests. I guess it was after work party, but still.
Yeah, no, I don't get that. I'm super tired of it. But I'm tired of these, and I'm tired of Barber jacket. Everyone is wearing the same Barber jacket.
Nice.
It's nice, but it's much.
It's comfortable. It has a lot of pockets.
Yeah, but
then water repellent.
Yeah, but then buy some private white VC. Then.
Yeah, but Barber jackets you can get at vintage store. You can even get if your dad maybe not in Poland.
They have the money to get everything. It's just lack of taste. They just look the same. They are memes.
Yeah, but it's the thing that you know.
I mean, Barber jacket. If you're going to the countryside, perfect. But in the city, that's what I'm get tired of. Always the same thing out of context, you know. They all look the same.
I like Barber jackets. They don't fit well on me.
They don't?
No, I would wear a trench coat, but yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
But I like Barber jackets. I just don't like that people sometimes they wear Barber jackets. Like maybe not PT Uomo on a dinner party, like cocktail parties.
Yeah, but
people were wearing Barber jackets.
Wear them in the right context and don't wear them like everyone.
Yeah, I would fix it. I wouldn't burn it.
No, I wouldn't burn the Barber jacket. But the vest, yes, burn this thing.
Burn. Shiny satin shirts.
Burn it. Unless you are playing Zorro or some kind of 200
Playboy mansion.
Yeah, in Spain, but then burn it.
I would fix it. I would wear it.
How?
I would wear it.
Non-ironically, I mean, like first degree.
I mean, I think I would wear it with something that looks like maybe tropical tuxedo, something. I don't know.
Such a Mediterranean.
I would wear it. I don't know how, but I would. Maybe as an overshirt, like a loose, untucked shirt on a t-shirt or something.
I could fix
You know this Miami Vice vibe?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe in the context of cowboy shirt, you know, some old school, they are a bit satin, can be fun. I will more feel that I'm wearing a costume that I'm actually wearing something that is really me, to be honest. Even with the satin shirt,
Like a
it's-
black,
Yeah, black.
very simple.
Yeah, but if it's super good material, for example, if I know it's silk and it's in a very cool context, all right. Then, in a fashion context, like a haute couture context, yes, all right, of course. Then you are wearing something that is superb quality, and it's something else. It's like it's a costume, you know. It's not really you are trying to. It's almost a scene garment, you know, a stage garment, you know. So it's
Yeah.
different. Then yes,
But
all right.
you know, in Swedish, costume is a suit.
Yeah, exactly. In French
Yeah.
too, actually.
Yeah, you know, not in Polish.
Yeah.
We say garnitur.
Garniture.
Garnitur. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So maybe you have more things like that we can talk about. This, if we would wear it or not, or maybe burn it or fix it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just message us, and if we offended your favorite outfit,
Send us death threats. We are
please
used
don't
to it.
message us. Then
Send me the death threats. I'm used to them.
or maybe oh, that's so serious. Or maybe send us a message with some memes. We love memes. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a wrap up.
Yeah.
And the next week we're also gonna have some kind of episode like this one.
And we're gonna burn more stuff.
No, it will be this or that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So guys, write us, DM us, follow us, comment it. If you like our work, of course. If you don't like, you're gonna like it. Yeah, and see us in June in Florence at PT Uomo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Getting closer.
Yeah, and I would also want to advertise my Scolare shirts because, guys, this shirt was the new collection of Scolare, new Safari Arusha shirt. Yeah, I forgot.
What I love with those shirts is that you are bringing some pattern with stripes, and it's become very difficult to find nice stripes like this. It's pretty rare.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're very cool. It's I've been.
It's chambray.
That's very nice. I'm like a sucker for stripes.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to find stripes that have a bit of personality, you know.
This is pretty vintage.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's green, so my favorite color.
Very cool.
We have a lot of green here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So how you say in French? Like au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Yeah.
There's a famous president that did that, and he got famous. Giscard d'Estaing. He's like he left the room, and his last speech it was like au revoir, and then he's leaving the room.
Or like I'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna be back. Bye bye, guys.
Ciao, guys.